girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Hey guys, welcome to another stream for Arknemesis TV. Still playing Elden Ring. I mean, I wish I had the time to play more, but I'm finding it really hard with real life stuff going on. See, what I found though is literally the savior of my build. Okay, because I was trying to play dual whips and dual daggers. The issue is, what I figured out about this game is if you don't have a way to like stagger enemies, okay, it's pretty much rather difficult to get past. Okay, bosses maybe because you're fighting one-on-one, but when you're fighting multiple enemies and stuff, or a single harder enemy like the trolls or something of the sort, it's very hard to actually get by without just, you know, poking your daggers or your whips, which do relatively lower damage per hit than the two-handed or colossal weapons. Okay, colossal weapons are slow, but I'm talking about either the katanas or the great swords, and the reach is a bit short as well, right? So my main thing was, okay, fine, I went through all of Learning of the Lakes, and I cleared it, but then anytime I came across a tougher enemy which has got really high armor, okay, I had some serious issues, right? So what did I find? The Lord and Savior, literally, of my build. Flame of the Redmanes. Now, I found this somewhere in Caelid, I think close to the Gale Tunnel or something, and considering the fact that I use daggers and whips and they don't stagger much with jump attacks and other stuff like other stuff does, this single Ash of War has literally saved my playthrough. Because anytime I can get within range of a boss, if they're not doing something, including dragons or something, I can just use Flame of the Redmanes. Then I would pretty much stagger them, swap to daggers, do a critical hit, and then move on. At least I got the opening damage done compared to, say, you know, a build where I was just like auto-attacking or trying to jump attack with daggers and whips. Because the videos I've seen, right, there's so much more stagger generated by greatswords and stuff like that. And since I didn't have much stagger on my daggers, I mean, this build literally, I absolutely love playing it, and I was wondering, you know, maybe I'll have to swap to greatswords or something, but thank God I don't, because of Flame of the Redmanes. Anyway, was thinking of doing Caria Manor. I actually stepped inside there once just to get the second whip, because I really wanted the second whip, and let's go for it. I wonder where you find the item where you actually get the item to cure rot, because I tried killing that dragon which supposedly drops the dragon breath, but I can only have the items for poison and bleed. Anyway, I mean, I'll just keep exploring until I find it, I guess. Oh, I hate this bit. Fucking arrows. Dude, who's shooting? I don't know much about this place. The only thing I do know is there's a quest NPC after this, which supposedly has a massive quest line, so... What the hell? Those freaking hands bloody creep me out. I don't know how some people speedrun this game or do the perfect dodges, because it's like... Whoa. Dude, at least these guys... These guys are not as creepy as that... Whoa. These guys are not as creepy as those freaking ladies in the second Renala boss fight. Is that one or two? Or just one? I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be playing next. I mean, I haven't played... Oh, don't run, don't run, don't run. Whoa, I can't see anything. Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Since I have the option to summon, might as well. Okay, I came from here. Let's go this way. Danger ahead. Well, that's... Oh, fuck. Bastard. Dude, you're supposed to protect me. I see another hand there. Dagger is so much fun, I can't really imagine playing anything else. Like seriously, if I'd followed some of those guides, I would probably be playing like a spear build, pokey, everybody from behind a shield, and that would probably be boring to play and boring to watch. furnace. What the hell? Where am I supposed to be going? Okay. God, how many hands are there? Whoa! Oh, come on. Oh. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Sorry, not bad, not bad. Just trying to find time to play Elden Ring. I mean, I got this game about, what, a month ago when it launched. And I don't even think I finished, I'm still an early game kind of thing. I'm just trying different builds. I think I tried a lot of stuff here, but ultimately I just settled on the dual dagger one. god, okay. Oh. You know, I actually tried the katanas. Actually, I think my first weapon was the katana, the Uchi katana. And I don't know, like I usually play, you know, the paladin kind of thing or the rogue. Like when I used to play Skyrim, you know, I went for the dual dagger plus bow build with a bit of magic. And I thought that would be impossible in this game. So, you know, when I started playing, everybody said, hey, the Uchi katana is like the most OP weapon in this game. And then, you know, there's stuff like, what do you call it? Moonveil and I think Rivers of Blood or something, which are supposed to be really overpowered. But katana is really not my thing. So I just ended up going for the traditional dagger build. No, I haven't. I haven't tried yet. See, the ones I've tried... No, I'm a new game. I'm a new game, not a new game plus. Which rune are you talking about? Oh, that is the rune I got from killing Godric, the first boss in Stormveil Castle. I've just killed what do you call it? Godric and Renala. I just killed Renala literally yesterday or day before. Whoa. No, thanks, man. See, I've been trying various armors, various lot of other things, and whoa. So, see, what I decided is, like, sometimes daggers kind of... I mean, have you beaten the game? What do I call you? Tazyuk? Is that how I pronounce it? Taze is now cool. So, the way I'm playing this right now is it's either daggers or whips. And for bosses, I usually... Cool, man. What's your build like? I mean, are you using Rivers of Blood or... Or are you going for more of an int build? Whoa. Oh, bleed as well, yeah. I mean, I just love the bleed effect, man. It's freaking awesome. It's just that, I don't know, like all these catacombs have like weird non-bleed enemies like the skeletons and those fucking imps. Yeah, bleed is super strong for sure. Okay, I mean, see, this is my build right now. So, see, I spent a lot of time at Gate. No, I'm playing on PS5, man, PlayStation 5. I don't think I can play this game with the keyboard and mouse, though I'm like a PC master race kind of guy. I don't think I can play on the keyboard and mouse for these kind of games. I mean, the keyboard controls must be really clunky, unless you use a controller, of course. You play with the controller on the PC, or you're playing with mouse? Sure, man, enjoy. Come on, man. Welcome back, man. Yeah, I mean, I have tried a few of these kind of type of games. See, I played the only Dark Souls game I played before this was probably Demon Souls. That's the only Souls game I played, and I finished it back in the day. And I don't know, like, you know, games like God of War, Dark Souls, it just feels better on the controller. Okay, feeling wise, even though I prefer mouse and keyboard for most of my games, okay, it feels better on the controller than mouse and keyboard, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the analog sticks, you know, you're trying to kind of, what do you call it? The sensitivity of the analog stick actually makes you feel as though you're moving. Okay, whereas, you know, a mouse and keyboard setup is great for MMOs, okay, it's great for shooters, okay, but adventure games, like even I played Witcher on the PC, but even for the Witcher, Witcher 3, I played using an Xbox controller. I just prefer it that way. Yeah, like I was saying, man, see, daggers are great against enemies you can bleed because it gives them a slight stagger so you can keep punching in. But because of the short reach, like most of the bosses, I still use daggers. But what I settled on is actually 2 whips. So right now, I'm using 2 whips. And then if I stagger them, and I'm using them with Flame of the Red Mains. So with 2 to 3 hits, it usually staggers bosses. Then I swap to my dagger, critical hit, rinse and repeat. I mean, I find that the easiest way for me to play the game. See, the advantage I see with whips is, okay, for trash, now see, when I'm using 2 daggers, okay, I do not have really any AoE, right? I mean, I try using dragon spells, but sometimes when you're going through a long dungeon, it's not really FP cost effective. The thing about whips is, I mean, before, I don't know if you saw it, when I was using daggers against those spirits which don't bleed, okay, it's kind of pointless. Same thing for enemies in the catacombs and whatnot. The coolest thing about the whips is any non-boss enemy, it staggers. It staggers, and it staggers pretty awesomely. Ooh. I heard a lot of things about this sword, a sword of night and flame. I think it was like overpowered at the start, right? And then they nerfed it or something. See, the thing about whips is, let me see if I can find any more mobs to fight. Then you'll understand better why I like them so much. See, I'm not sure how it is with, what do you call it, katanas or something? Wait, how do I get back up? No, there. Okay, see this, right? They constantly stagger them. They can't do anything. Just take a look at this. They really can't touch me. This guy killed me when I was fighting with daggers because I couldn't stagger him. Okay, but with the whip, I don't need to worry about it. I just... For me, on trash mobs, it's not the stagger as much as it is the... It's not the stagger as much, it's not the damage as such. It's more of the stagger, and then I've got Flames with Red Mane on it, which is like kind of slightly overpowered. It's not like Moonwell Katana or Rivers of Blood type overpowered, okay, which has a crazy AoE, but it helps me stagger because I have no other way of staggering in this build. On the boss, yes, I have. Have you done the Millicent questline? Oh crap! Like I only swapped to whips on the boss. Main bosses, I haven't tried any, but there was this one boss. What do you call it? Like a world boss kind of thing as part of questline in Caelid. It worked pretty well there. Look at this, he can't do anything to me. The downside is obviously... Oh, no, no! Oh, crap. Can I actually use a summon there? On bosses, not yet, but with Flames of the Red Mane, like this is my stagger weapon. Okay, so I use it 3 times, stagger the boss, switch to dagger, bleed, bleed, bleed. No. And it's got great AoE. Are you using any incantations or anything of the sort, or just straight up bleed? I think a lot of people were using, what's that, swarm of flies or something, a lot. Even I got it, I tried using it for a bit. But unfortunately for me, they just nerfed it yesterday. What is the Akimbo blade, by the way? Is that the samurai ones? And for free, see, I thought I might put, what do you call it? The cold enchantment on my other whip, but then it scales with int, and I don't have any intelligence whatsoever. So I'm not sure whether that's a good idea with this build. Oh, the twin blades. Twin blades, okay. So you're using which one? Eleonora's pole blade or just the regular twin blade? Just watch this, okay? He can't do anything to me. Okay. See, I'm thinking if I like... Okay. Okay. See, the way I'm thinking is if I like whips, generally for trash mobs more than bosses, because see, the biggest advantage I find with the whip is I can stagger any normal enemy. Okay? Whereas I cannot stagger bosses with the whip. So I'm thinking... there are two whips actually later in the game, I think. I saw them on the wiki, where you can stun them. I mean, it has bleed on it. You can get two of them in the same playthrough. So I'll probably go with those and see how it is. Because right now I have so much Arcane, but the whips are not utilizing my Arcane. So I have to see how it goes after. Whoa. So, I mean, how are your stat points for the Frost build and the Bleed build? Do you have like separate stat allocations, or do you use the same stats for both builds? Even the Frost build, or just for the Bleed build? You said you have two playthroughs, right? One with Bleed, one with Frost. Does Frost work well with Arcane scaling though? I thought Frost scales with intelligence, sorry. Okay. Sure. Just watch this, okay? So this is why I like whips. So this is literally my playstyle. Now we got a big enemy. So I'll show you how I usually play. I mean, at least since yesterday. See, that's it. Oh. So, I don't know if you saw the fight, but this combo I love because the very fact that I can do multiple sources of damage. Okay, I can, like, you know, those catacombs, the skeletons, then you got those rocky guys who drop the ore. So, for both of those guys, I pretty much use the whip. The whip is a strike weapon, right? He could move once, exactly. Okay, I mean, a Flame of the Red Mains, you can pretty much use it on any weapon, I think. I could probably even use it on the dagger. Okay, but the thing is, when you're fighting trash mobs and everything, I find it a lot easier to do the whips because I constantly stun with the whips, the non-bosses. Okay, see, this is not perfect. This is not overpowered in the sense that if I go for a boss, the animation for the what do you call it? Flame of the Red Mane still takes some time, so I cannot use it all the time. Only in opening, I still have to dodge and do other stuff. But this is pretty much the easiest way. And since I carry a dagger with 110% critical, okay, it's a lot easier that way. And I love playing this way. And always start with the bow. And depending on, you know, the enemy, I use Black Flame as a backup option in case I can't get into melee. Like I tried fighting that dragon in Caelid, which has that rot thing. I couldn't kill it today because it just... I didn't have the item that helps me cure rot. So it kept putting rot on me and I kept dying. See, it constantly staggers them, and I love it. Wait. No, I really struggled with this build. For example, once I went to Caelid, since daggers and whips don't really stagger much, without this Flame of the Redmanes thing, it would have been very hard for me to actually beat any of these guys. I mean, you can dodge forever, but I mean... No! Fuck's sake. Do I have to do all that again? Bye-bye. Do you use any incantations at all, or is it just pure melee that you're doing, or do you use bow and arrow? What do you do for ranged, by the way? Hey, how do you manage with you know, when you have too many enemies? You wear heavy armor? Because every time I try to get into a fight with really too many enemies, they just own me. Or maybe because I'm using short range weapons. Oh, that means you must be much better at the game than I am. Because for me, I just cannot imagine playing with... Oh, come on. Just focusing on chat. That's really good. See, for me, you know, I've been playing a lot of games, and I'm playing Genshin Impact as well. Don't know if you heard of that game, because I'm into anime and stuff. So, that game is, you know, it's like really easy to play. But the only thing in that game was, when you press the dodge button, it automatically dodges. Whereas in Elden Ring, you have to release the dodge button for it to actually dodge. So that took me a long time to get used to. I was actually playing with these. Yeah. So I was playing with the sword and shield build, right? And honestly, I think that held me back a lot because I was just holding the block and saying, hey, let me just block till the chain finishes, and kept running out of stamina. The second I dropped my shield, I just felt as though I became a much better player in this game. See it for yourself. See, I think since you're playing on the keyboard, it probably works different because you release the key anyway. When you're playing on the controller, in other games, if you just tap this, like even in the old Dark Souls, I think, you just tap it, okay, it will dodge. On Elden Ring in the controller, you have to tap, okay, and then release, and then it does a delayed dodge. So that took me a while to get used to. Yeah, I honestly started using the shield because I thought I suck at this game, okay, and I can't dodge, which is why I started the shield in the first place. And then I realized your timing needs to be... Okay, ignore panic rolling for a second. You have to... Yeah, I mean, I really thought I could not play Elden Ring because the dodge thing was so weird for me at the start. Once I got used to it, though, which took a while. Okay, I missed the last jump. That's too high. Dude, how do I get down from here? Can I actually make that jump? Okay, how do I get out of here? See, but once I got used to it, right? So I kept using the shield. So I tried a spear, I tried a short sword, I tried a great sword. Okay, I actually used a lot of resources on leveling up Bloodhound's Fang. Okay, and I just wasn't enjoying the game like I thought I would. Oh, there's more? Oh god, I have to kill those guys again. But what do you think of Elden Ring, man? You enjoying it? What do you think? I mean, I'm amazed with this game. I've been gaming for what, almost 30 years now? Or more than that, 35 years or something. I mean, if you count the games I played when I was 4 years old. Okay, now I'm 39. I'm going to be 39 this week. And it's been a long time since I played a game like this, because recently, after the Uncharted and whatnot, everybody is just like, making every game like Assassin's Creed pay to win, or you buy your gear or whatever it is. So, and they handhold you. Dude, I think it's probably one of the best games I've played in the last 10 years. Right now, even when I'm not playing this, that's all I can think about. See, I have a 3-year-old daughter, so I have to take care of her during the day, get her ready for school, so I don't get to play as much. But even when I'm not playing, I'm just thinking about this bloody game. See, I've been playing for a long time, right? I think I started with the original Prince of Persia on the PC, Mario and all that stuff. And I've played every single major launch title in the last 20 years. And let me tell you, this is like a league of its own. It's fun to play, it's challenging. What kind of games do you usually play, man? You play shooters, you play RPGs, MMOs? Oh, you playing Valorant? I'm more of a Dota guy, so... Likewise. I mean, any game that, the community says is good, I always buy and I love. Oi! What am I doing? Oh. Oh crap. Okay, I mean, how old are you, man? Just give you an idea about. For me, see, my faves, I would say, I mean, I'm more of an MMO guy, okay? And I played World of Warcraft for almost 14 years. Yeah. So I played World of Warcraft for 14 years. I think MMOs are games and RPGs are the games I spent the most time on. And after that, I moved on to the first shooter I actually played properly was Unreal Tournament back in the mid 90s. Then I got into Half-Life, Team Fortress, CS 1.6, CSGO, and I was trying to get into the professional scene in CS 1.6. But in India, you got to understand, man, I play in India right now, and I used to live in the UK. There is not much scope yet for esports in India. I mean, I actually built one of India's biggest gaming houses as in gaming cafes, or whatever you want to call them. So at least the biggest one in India was owned by me, and the market is relatively smaller compared to other countries for esports. There's a smaller tournament setup, and there's no big name players, so it's a bit of an issue with esports in India in general. So we tried doing a few things, some massive India-wide events and whatnot, and just when we're getting started, COVID hit, okay, COVID-19, and we had to shut down all the events for a bit. So, but back to your question, my favorite game of all time, you know, you call it, when I was probably your age, I played it, Final Fantasy 17. Final Fantasy 7, sorry, not 17. Okay. 7 was one of my favorite games of all time. Half-Life 2, Dragon Age Origins, World of Warcraft, obviously, but now that game has just turned into a total pile of shit. Okay, so I don't play that anymore. Because ever since... have you played World of Warcraft, man? For a day? How come for a day? That's weird. No, okay, fair enough. No, that game used to be awesome, okay? I used to play from launch. I used to raid in top 10 guilds. I was in a top 200 world guild at one point. And sometime after like the 5th expansion, it just started dying. I mean, I had my own guild, we were doing awesome and everything. Then I think I just grew older, real life responsibilities. I don't know. I mean, WoW is an awesome game. You could try. Do you like story games? It was the mother of MMORPGs. Okay, I still feel. I mean, what kind of gamer are you? I mean, when you play games, do you skip all the text, or do you, and the dialogue, or do you actually listen to the text and the dialogue? Like most people I know who play WoW or just RPGs, every time there's a cutscene or something, they'll just skip. Do you skip, or do you watch the everything? Do you read everything? Yeah, you listen to the text and dialogue. Fair enough, just like me. Okay? So, the different type of gamers, right? And if you like the story and the text and the dialogue and stuff, you should try Final Fantasy XIV. It has got a really good story and the music and everything. Maybe the rating is not as good as World of Warcraft. Okay, but you should try just playing for the story. Going through the entire story. How many hours do you game in a day, by the way? I mean, 3, 4, more than that? Because depending on how long you game, it'll just take you about 3 months to get through the entire Final Fantasy 5 to 6. Yeah, roughly what I used to play like. Now I don't have much time due to work and kid and everything, but you probably take 2 to 3 months on average to get through the story and get through the level, explore everything before you hit end game in Final Fantasy 14. Okay, and Final Fantasy 14, see, one of the best times I had in World of Warcraft was actually when there was 10-man raiding. I mean, I used to raid 25-man, but 10-man as well. I prefer 10-man because, as an older gamer, you pick the right people to join your guild, not some douchebag asshole who comes and causes drama. So I preferred that, and I think I started losing interest in World of Warcraft when they killed off 10-man raiding. Final Fantasy XIV, for me at least, still has that. It has smaller raids, so I enjoy it more. You should try it, man. I mean, I really love... is this a secret wall? No. So, see, try Final Fantasy XIV is my recommendation if you like reading story and text. It's got a really amazing story. I mean, World of Warcraft, because they had Warcraft 3 as something before, it had an awesome story. They had a lot of story to build on, Lich King, that even Cataclysm was not bad. After that, I think they just lost. They don't know what to do with the story anymore. So, recently, the World of Warcraft story has just been absolute shit. Dude, where am I supposed to go? I killed her. There's some other place? I came from there. Oh. Here. Assam. Okay, there's a summon sign. I'm scared. Just go heal up. See, like I said, try Final Fantasy XIV. If you don't like it, fair enough. I mean, there have been loads of MMOs, man, over the last, 10 years that I played. Guild Wars, Rift, Wildstar, Elder Scrolls Online. I think Elder Scrolls Online is doing decent, but I just hated that game. They messed up the Elder Scrolls universe, so I never forgive them for that. Yeah, it's a monthly thing. Why? You can't... I mean, do you have a card or something? Or, ask somebody to pay via card? Well, if you purchase the game Yeah, you need to pay to play. You got to purchase the game like World of Warcraft. Okay, but the first 30 days are free. So, I mean, if you can't purchase the game, then, that's a different story. But if you can purchase the game, then it's really not a bad option. The first 30 days are free. If you can figure out a way to pay for it after that, then it's definitely worth it. Okay, I hear a dragon. Oh, there he is. Huh? Is he supposed to be flying away? I love this Ashes of War, man, Latina. Okay, anytime I get into a dragon fight, I just use her. She literally steamrolls everybody. But she can only stand still, so that kind of sucks. How am I supposed to go? Alright, somebody just walked out. Secret passage? See, just Google it, man. I mean, it's really good. What the hell? See, if you can afford it, I would say you want to play an MMO. Final Fantasy XIV will probably give you the most bang for your buck. What the hell? Whereas there's another game coming, I think, in May. It's called Forspoken or something. Do you have a PlayStation 5? Or you play mainly on the PC? Mainly PC, okay. I don't know. I don't think that's coming for the PC. I mean, I don't know what the next big game for the PC is. Because later this year, there's a lot of PlayStation 5 exclusives. You got maybe Final Fantasy 16, I think. God of War, the new one. So, I don't know. I don't know what the next big game coming to the PC is. So if nothing else big is coming, and you have the spare cash, I would say go for Final Fantasy 14. It'll keep you occupied for at least 2 to 3 months. If you don't like the rating there, at least you got to play something. You can, yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy 14 you can play on the PC as well. This is wolves. Right. When did you... Okay, you tell me which year you played this in. Dude, just trust me, okay? Listen, okay? I'm 39, okay? And my parents are like the old gen, okay? I mean... the only reason I even got to play games when I was a kid is because I had to study my ass off to come like first in class, okay? They still regret, I'm 39, you know, I'm doing okay, whatever. But, you know, my parents still feel as though I shouldn't be playing games, so you're not alone there, okay? Every single time, you know, okay, now I have my wife supports me and everything, but from the time, you know, I owned every single console, Atari, Mega Drive, a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, PlayStations, the Xboxes, and till I got out of home, you know, obviously I was depending on my parents to buy it for me, okay, and they never liked it one bit. See, it's not about online pay. Oh, they don't trust online paying. I thought I read it as online playing. There are ways you can do it. I think certain shops. Which country do you live in? Because depending on the country you live in, you can actually purchase game cards from the shop. So that could be an option for you. Dude, if you're from Germany, okay, you don't need to play. Yeah, see, you don't need to pay online then, right? So you can go to any, I don't know what stores you have in Germany, like a GameStop or something. Okay, you can just go to the whatever game shop is there. I mean, every single game shop will have top-up cards. Okay, even for World of Warcraft. Okay, so just find out which store has it, purchase the card, and you're sorted, man. That's all you need to do. You don't need to worry about much. So you don't need to pay online. You can just go to the shop and give cash. See, Final Fantasy 14 has it. World of Warcraft has game cards. No, I live in India right now. I lived in the UK from, 2006 to 2010. Okay, now I live in India. I'm married with a kid here. And I work here as well. But every chance I get, see, right now it is 10:40 p.m. here, and I try to play as much as I can till 3 a.m. So basically what happens is I work during the day from home and take care of my kid. And then my wife works till about 8 p.m. And then after 8 p.m., I just started streaming. This is like my 4th stream or something. Okay, I never streamed before. So I play as long as I can. Then I stop streaming around 12 a.m. India time. And then I go put my kid to sleep. Then I come back here and just play till 3 a.m. Then I wake up at 8. So that's my daily schedule kind of thing. Have you done this quest, by the way? Ronnie's quest or something? Dude, in India, you will not get game cards. Trust me. Okay, if you live in Germany, You'll have it 10 times easier getting stuff at at a good price. Okay, you did it. Okay, I'm just starting it. Surprisingly, I mean, I'm gonna do this, and then after which I haven't done Milson's quest. So I just killed that guy in the swamp. So I need to go to that Celia city or something and unlock some doors. So if I finish this soon enough, I'll probably go there. Hmm? What level is your character, by the way, now? It's 110? I think you said 110, or is it something else you said? Ooh. Hot chick. Maybe I can become, I won't be maidenless anymore.
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way, though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Rani. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away, and it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved. And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark now.
Am I supposed to go back to this guy? Roger or something? He's the one who told me to meet Rani, right? I have a question for you though. See, I've just got my streaming set up, literally what, 2 weeks ago? So, obviously, a few of my friends, they tell me, hey, you sound okay in the stream and everything. Is the game audio and the mic audio okay in the stream? Because, obviously my friends will obviously say, hey man, that's cool, it's awesome. But would love an outside opinion. Is the game audio sound okay? And the mic audio, is it too loud, too soft?
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Okay, cool man, thanks.
I see. When Rani shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess,
Okay.
perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Rani's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it. Can you become Rani's vassal to it while in her service, you'll be able to take and determine the location of her original body that bears the curse mark. I realize that I'm asking you to put yourself, but I know you've got what it takes. Can you become Rani's while in her and determine the location? I realize that, but I know you've got...
Okay, I mean, see, the thing is, it took me a lot of time. I didn't think streaming was going to be so hard. For example, once I got the entire setup, I think I spent a lot of time on just settings in Streamlabs and all the other streaming softwares. Okay, I mean, it kind of sucks because my first stream, I think it's still on Twitch. My first ever stream, I was doing Genshin Impact, and due to whatever setting issues, there was so much lag. Like, I used to hit somebody in Genshin Impact, and the sound used to come 10 seconds later. In my second recording, the one I did day for yesterday, I forgot to put the recording sound on. So the stream was okay, but the recording was without audio. So if I want to upload something to YouTube or something, I couldn't do it. So there's a lot to learn when you're streaming, and it's a pain in the ass. And I think the hardest part when actually streaming is, you know, when we play games, all of us are gamers. When we play games, you know, we're so focused on the damn game, you just, you know, want to play and you don't get a chance to talk. Okay, like I think for my first 1 or 2 streams, I was just like that. I was just like, looking at the screen and wondering what's happening. And I was playing Elden Ring as well, and I sucked at the game, you know, when I started. But now it's like a lot easier for me to actually do it. Slightly, not as much as probably the major streamers. But hopefully I'll get the hang of it. And once I start uploading more streams and everything, you know, it'll be a lot easier for me to talk.
The curse mark thou seekest is not here now. Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Then I ask we there is, in my service, a half I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Egi, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Speak with the 3 who thou needst not indulge them. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service after all. Speak with thou needst. It hath been
Ooh.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Carian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can. My apologies. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady... I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Rani.
For Lady Rani.
Let us give all together.
I remember this guy. This guy was there in Limgrave.
Time, friend.
Long
Alive.
time.
Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. I'm going below through the... See if I can't. Don't keep me waiting.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Celovis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you. I reside in... Come and pay me should you wish to be of... If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside... Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of... If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you.
I'm going below. See if I can't. Don't keep me waiting.
Let us gear together.
I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be... I have high... I look...
Where am I supposed to go? This guy sounds like a total douchebag. I bet he'll die probably sometime later. Oh. One more spell. I wonder what the average person beats, what average level at least that people beat the game at. Okay, because I know some end bosses, without giving spoilers, are recommended level 150, and obviously there are people who cheese the mechanics and beat them at level 1. Okay, but I wonder what the average is. I mean, some people say you're too over leveled, probably when people look at me. They'll probably tell me I'm too over leveled for this stage of the game. But, you know, I guess every person plays in their own way, right?
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite?
Have you killed her yet?
Provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to
Oh, that
find a
sucks.
woman called Nepheli to administer a potion. Even you.
What level are you right now?
Can't you? Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
146, okay.
I've no time for the only thing Are we understood? I have enough.
Have you tried using this ability called Bloodhound Step? The one that makes you, like, dodge really fast.
I've no time for the only thing I will hear from you. Are we understood? I have enough. Oh, you?
Ooh.
Sorry, Your Worship. I apologize. I am Pidya, servant to the Carian royal family. I am charged with maintaining these ghastly doors.
Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here.
So 146 and you still can't beat... I mean, if you can't beat her at 146 and you're playing only a dodge game, I'll probably need level 180 or something.
Can you offer poor ill-starred Pythia a little something by way of compensation?
Which do? Oh, hey Prakash. What's up, man? The due is for this thing, right? In case I killed somebody. If I killed some NPC or something. Yeah, I can respec again. Celestial Dew? I have no idea. I thought it's something which you buy to get NPCs back to life. That's not it? Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, do I have any golden runes? I just like clearing inventory from all these people. I have no runes. What, in Elden Ring or tonight? Dude, Prakash, dude, I just saved my build. Okay, it's unbelievable, okay? Because in every single build, the issue always becomes why, staggering in the game. You can't take it at face value. You can see it here. But you can subtract about, say, maybe 50, 60 hours. Because I like exploring every single... You can subtract 50, 60 hours because I just go AFK, okay, while watching Kiki, okay, and, yeah. So maybe I've put in about 100 hours. 100, 110 hours. But because I like going to every single nook and cranny. I mean, Limgrave alone definitely took me 40 hours. Then I got Liurnia and I've been exploring Caelid as well. So, anyway, Prakash, you gotta see this, okay? So, wait, let me fight something. So, basically, you saw the build last time, right? By the way, I've changed my gear, everything. My character looks cool as fuck. So, the main issue was, since I use daggers and whips, I can't really stagger. Oh, crap. I can't really stagger a lot. Yeah, the flame monk stuff. Yeah, I love this. So at least till I get something else, I'm going with this for the rest of the game. Yeah, so when I fought a lot of bosses, right? Yeah, bleed immune bosses. The bosses which are not immune to bleed, fine. You can just totally wreck them with the bleed build, with my daggers. But what do I do to, the bigger mobs sometimes which are immune to bleed? Okay. So I found this Asher War. Let me show it to you. Where is that? Does that show here? No, it doesn't show if I equip it. Yeah, so it's called Flame of the Red Mains. Okay, I found it in Caelid. So, every single like if you use heavy weapons, you can stagger easier. Okay, like 200 weapons, you stagger easier. If you use even katanas, probably you stagger faster, or swords, you stagger faster. But with whips and daggers, you don't stagger as much, and sometimes you just need that breathing space to actually kill the enemy or buy some time so that the animation, the critical animation, whatever it is. So I couldn't stagger at all, and there was this one boss which I kicked my ass. It was like 2 of these crystalline enemies, and they just kept interrupting me. I couldn't do anything, and until you stagger them, they don't take much damage. So how do I stagger? So then I came across this, and this made my build complete. I can stagger regular enemies in one hit and then critical strike them, swap to dagger or critical strike, and bosses probably 3 to 4. It's not as OP as some of the other stuff, but it's still awesome in the sense that I can at least stagger some enemies and break their defenses. Okay, wait, let me see. Then I fought this other dragon in Caelid. Yeah. I'm just exploring this area. See, the thing isn't much, it does this. So it's like a mini small AoE. The AoE themselves doesn't do much damage, nor does the skill. Okay, at least from what I can see, but it's useful for staggering. Like these guys, anyway, it's pointless. These guys, I'll just hit them normally. Let me see whether I can find any enemy to use it on. Oh crap, grave. Yeah. See, I'll explain my build to you, my reasoning behind it. I just enchanted it with the Order's Blade, which is like a... I take this guy. Okay, let me use it. Let me use it on this guy. Okay. See, he staggered. Swap to dagger. Boom. See, because you cannot do a critical strike with whips. Which one? Where did I get what? No, see, it's basically here in Caelid. So I wanted to upgrade my weapons, right? And there's this tunnel here, a Gale tunnel or something, and it said you can get like better smithing stones to upgrade your weapons there. And just south of it, okay? So I got this. I had no idea what it was, okay? And like every ash that I get, I just tried it. Okay, so I thought, okay, maybe it works for a bit of AoE. Then I started using it on bosses. Bosses, it takes 3 to 4 times. You can't always do it, but you just do it, stab them. If they're immune to bleed, then you just, when they get up, you just avoid it. I used this ability to kill that guy I was struggling with that day. I just absolutely stun locked him. Okay. Use it twice or thrice, he got stun locked, stab, wait for him to get up, dodge a bit, stun lock again twice, back stab again, and in 3 sets he was dead. I think that was the biggest weakness of my build. I didn't have anything to stun anybody with. Whereas with this, I think... And this is, I don't know if you've seen this Ash, Prakash. So, this is Latenna. So, usually she cannot tank, she really sucks. But for dragon fights and other stuff, and she can't move. She can't move, okay? That's the biggest disadvantage. So, for dragon fights and stuff, you just put her on a ledge where she cannot get hit. She is really, really good. She has an insane range. An absolutely insane range. Okay, maybe I can show it to you here because these kind of places usually have a tough enemy, these jails. Wait, what do I want to do? $133. Yeah, I should be able to do it. Okay, see. Hopefully I can get somebody I can stun. Ouch. Oh! The hell? What the fuck? Okay, he's too fast. See, it doesn't work for faster enemies, but because the guy just keeps this thing, but for slower enemies, the really big ones, it really helps. But I love whips, man. See, whips is my thing. I think whips I'll keep using for trash and other stuff. Okay? And for bosses, like this guy, since he was a spirit, he's not good at it. You can't stagger him with bleed. So, for bosses and stuff, I'll just stick with daggers, but use the big boss. I think the biggest weakness of that ability is if the enemies hit you too quick, you can't really do anything. But if the enemies... Whoa. What the hell? Is that a boss? Dude, it's that stupid... Yeah, I like it, but dude, I need like 24 intelligence. I got it actually. It's here. Sword of Night and Flame. I just picked it up from the dungeon I just did. Yeah, see? But dude, I need to use that. I need 24 intelligence and... 24 faith. I don't think I'll ever get that. Dude, this is the boss which I fought there. Oh no. Run, 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 run. It's coming, it's coming. Hide, hide, hide. Oh, come on. Kill him, kill him. Oh, crap. See, that ability kind of sucks against fast-moving enemies like this. Actually, let me see whether I can get it this time. Dude, like, I was chatting with one of the other people here, and it was pretty fun. But once I actually get into a damn boss, okay, it's absolutely insane. By the way, I'm getting Facebook notifications, but I'm not getting YouTube still. I don't know why that is. And this is my new summon. This one is Crystallian. Okay. The other one that I was using was pretty much Luthel the Headless. Okay, for a caster build, maybe you can use that. Just for the melee build, that fucking thing used to disappear every like 20 seconds and reset aggro. So whenever I was fighting an enemy, I think, what is the enemy that kicked my ass recently? The Wolf and even Renala. Okay, I had to like solo it because that bloody ash was just disappearing. This one is not like a major ash, spirit ash, but it holds aggro like crazy. So as long as the boss does not have like a blunt weapon, this ash is probably the best. Where do I go next? Should I try the dragon, Prakash? It's just that I haven't got any rot curing items yet. And that thing bloody inflicts a crapload of rot. I'm too tired to go into the entire... there's another quest here which I can do, but seems like a pain in the ass, and I have like about 30 minutes before I have to sign off. Prakash, you here? You want a few tries in the dragon? Guess he's AFK. Because that quest is going to take a while. I think it'll take about 40 minutes or something. I don't think I have the time for that. Okay, I'll give... Yeah, likewise. I mean, I have to go in probably even 15-20 minutes. I think the quest here is going to take too long. I'll probably just give a few tries in the dragging just for practice. I'm probably not going to kill it, but whatever. No, I'm just going for the dragon then. This one is an absolute pain in the ass without rot curing items. Where is he? Ah, he's here. Okay, I'll give it 2 shots. And then I'll bugger off. Fully buff. I'll put her Latenai here. And then let's see whether I can kill him. Not this. Yeah, I know, dude. But you try swapping in the middle of the fight. Yes, I know. It's just you try swapping spells in the middle of the fight when you have about 20 spells. It's a pain in the ass. Run! What the hell? See, that's why I want the damn item. I think you get it in Siofra River or something. Because... yeah, the build is working well, except that if I had that item that cures Scarlet Rot, I don't have to swap through 1,000 spells. Scarlet Rot, man, that thing breeds, and every time it stamps, okay, it pretty much releases rot. So it's like a dot, it's like poison, except that when the bar becomes full, you lose like 3/4 of your health. Okay, no, it worked. I mean, it took me, almost a month of trying different builds. Ask the real Amadeus here. Okay, he's been watching my streams. He's a friend in real life. So he saw me playing last time where I was using the Bloodhound Fang, which is that two-handed sword, and a shield. And it doesn't work as well. The damage isn't there and the stagger isn't there. So this is a much better build. Now, in that scenario, if I just had that item, I could have reset my Scarlet Rot build-up. Okay, and I would have been clear. Then I could go on to the next one. But since I didn't have that item, because see, the stupidest thing which I bloody hate in this game is swapping. And look at this, wait, status. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells. No, I have a second bleed dagger, man. I have a second bleed dagger. I have blood braid knife. I mean, I wish I had a second Reduvia, okay, but I don't. And you can't dual wield on horses anyway, and I think this boss you need to fight mostly on the mount. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I'll upgrade the blood. Maybe on my new game plus, I'll actually get a second Reduvia. So then that'll make an awesome build, and I'll get those 2 bleed whips. But basically, I'm just going to hold off on this guy till I get that item which I can, like this one, Prakash, see. Neutralizing boluses. You just click in 1 second, it neutralizes the poison. Okay? Or in 1 second, blood loss. So all I had to do there is get on my mount, press that button, I use the item, I move on, I live. Whereas for this, I would have to swap to the spell, press up again, flame cleanse me, swap twice to my, my communion seal, then press it, it has a 2-second cast, I would be dead by then. So it's just better for me to wait to kill this boss, because if I had that item, I would probably kill him on this try. Okay, because I got him halfway. Yeah, man. Okay, I mean, I am going to probably, if I was going to do a Millennia build, now that this thing, I mean, I'm going to see, since a lot of bosses who stagger easily to whips, they usually the enemies that stagger usually to whips, they're easy to hit. Hopefully Millennia, okay, Prakash, to give you a better idea of this, let me try it on this Banished Knight. You'll get a better idea of what I mean. See? Stunned. Boom. These are the same guys who killed me in Stormway Castle. The fuckers. Every time I went past them in Stormwell Castle, they'll fucking kill me with my old build. And they were low level there as well. These are like fuckers in Caelid. So if I didn't want to show the Amadeus the build, then I would probably dodge that attack as well. But seriously, once I get the item, I'll try the dragon again. So I think tomorrow I'll stream again. So now that I'm done with this, Taze, should I do Angel River first? I think it's somewhere here. Or should I go straight to Siofra River? Siofra River, whatever it is. Which one should I do first tomorrow? I'm not sure what the order is. I know... should I go to Angel, the one here? Where is that? The one here, which is optional, I think? Or should I go to this one here? The Siofra one. Dude, Ants, Amadeus, you talk as though you played the game, man. I don't know. I've never seen anything about it. See, I just want to get it out of the way. So... But this build works superbly, huh? I mean, I love... See, I love the fact that this build is actually fun to play. It's not about holding something and just spamming one skill. It's about like literally using all the weapons in your inventory. So you're using your communion skill for spells and buffs. You're mostly using your whips, okay, against non-bleedable enemies. And then once you stagger something, you're using your daggers or using double dagger to get the bleed going. So absolutely love this build. It's fun. It's not doing the same thing and over again like the typical caster build. And I think if everything goes well, the only thing I'll replace is probably, I don't know, maybe occasionally get a shield to replace one of the whips. I don't know how the later bosses are, but occasionally get a shield. Especially against multiple enemies, maybe, having that block would help. Dude, I prefer playing... I like great swords, but if I had the option, I would probably go for double daggers all the time. Because I don't like strength builds. In most RPGs, I don't like strength builds, so I'm not going through a great sword. I already used one. I was using... where is that? The Bloodhound Fang, where is it? It was somewhere. Here. I was using this one. I even upgraded my first weapon after my second weapon after I tried the Uchikidana. Okay. And I like daggers a lot more. I just love it. I love the bleed on the daggers. I love that Reduvia gives you a ranged option, which is this one. Like, for example, when I'm fighting the invasions and stuff, right? So, obviously, those guys keep dodging everything. So, when they're dodging, I just use this. If they're casting, they're trying to heal, and it gets them every single time. So, I'm going to stick with the dagger and whip build. I'll probably put on a shield, depending on the enemies, or I heard Siofra River has a lot of archers who shoot arrows. Maybe I'll just use the shield to get to them kind of thing. I don't know. So, I don't know. Let's see how this build evolves. So, for now, I'm just going to stop, man. Anyway, it's my birthday on Friday, Amadeus, so I'm not going to stream then. I'm going to prepone the stream to tomorrow and probably try to do Siofra River and Angel and see how it is. And then I'll probably go to Sunday, where I'll probably explore Caelid and do whatever else is next. I really want to go to Atlas Plateau, but I think I need to complete Milson's questline in Caelid before I go there so that I don't break anything. And then once I get to Atlas, see, I just want Somber Smithing Stone 5s for my Reduvia, my bow, and the Communion Seal. I think I can get one here, and then I can get another one in Siofra River. So I think the rest are on Atlas Plateau. So I'll get my weapons upgraded to +5, and then once I'm done with that, I'll go for Radon. So anyway, Taze, nice talking to you, mate. It was really a good chat tonight. Don't forget what I said about the game cards. You'll probably get them easily. And Amadeus, I'll probably see you... Anyway, you're coming over to my house on Sunday, so I'll see you then. And otherwise, I'll see you during tomorrow's stream. Have fun, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially you, Taze, since you don't know me. Okay, I just started streaming, just slowly building up the channel. Let's see how this pans out. Good night, guys, and have fun. See you guys tomorrow. I'm coming, baby. 1 second.